Hello there! We are going to start the year right with another Miners Haven review for the OGs. It's just another day in this Miners Haven. With the Christmas event now gone, I feel like it is a better time to take a look back and review over all the items that I actually mostly managed to get. So, with that being said, besides the shinies, but with that being said, I actually have some stuff. Look at my lives. You know how it's been 150,000 for the last, like, 3 years? Well, it's 151,000 now. That means I played the game! I'll show you this screenshot of how long it's been since I've reborned. Since I've had a reborn setup. I actually have one now. Although it's bad, I have one. Sorry, Cradle Music, but it's finally time you get changed as well. New year, new music. For the entirety of 2021, and then I'm going to change it in 2022. Perhaps this will spice things up a bit. Yes, indeed. Okay, so we're just going to continue with our review here. I'm going to go ahead and pull out a few of the items. While you guys can just enjoy the music while I pull out a couple of these items. Yeah, I'm actually, no. Please. Okay. Okay, no. How about just some normal music? Alright, this is a little bit, this is still a little obnoxious, but it's better than what was just plain, so I can roll with this at least. Okay. So, should I actually go over these items? I mean, they're just, like, you're not sure. Just over the design. So this is the Frostbite Chambers, or the Vortex Chambers variant of the nice holiday one, and I honestly prefer the look of this one more, which is why I had it out in the first place. And that's basically all I have to say to it. I like the stars instead of the circles. I mean, stars just, or snowflakes, my bad, just look better than circles anyway. Next we have the Blizzard Predictor, which infinitely looks better than the previous iteration of the Astral Predictor. I don't even have to pull it out. I don't even have to go into detail. Look at the snowman. That right there, that's what does it. I'm gonna be quick with these because these are rather insignificant compared to the other items. Snowflake Wheel, I also really like this change. It just, honestly, I don't even know why I'm doing this. It's obvious it looks amazing. Like, this is actually like an okay variant. This one might be the least inspiring, because it's just a Schrodinger, but presented up and snowflaked up to hell. I honestly don't know if I opened any of these. Oh, yeah, I did. Did I open all of them, though? Oh! I haven't opened this gift yet, for one reason. I wish I had more than 2 of these. But, you know what? That's fine. I'm glad they just go on forever and ever. Okay, I'm gonna actually, unfortunately, I have to open one of these because you just have to. Alright, what do we have? Now, here's what I'm hoping. Here, let me turn off the music again. Will this scream as well? If it doesn't, I will be severely disappointed. I just have to find it. Oh, it'd be at the top, probably. There we go. No, but it's enormous, whatever it is. I will never, ever use this item. Solely because of how big it is. I regret opening it now because I could have had twice the screaming. It doesn't matter if this says 50 times. It is too large. Even worse. Good. Wait, 8 times. No. I don't even care about how it looks. I don't care about anything that it functions. It's too big to be usable. Here, let me look at it real quick. It's a tree with antlers and actually a face. I think those are supposed to be hands. I don't care. It's unusable. You got an upgrader bigger than the Gargantua mine and expect me to use it. Yeah, about that. Nah. Oh. These gifts just give you stuff. Shards. Oh. Yeah, that's what I wanted. Oh, you gave me research. Thank you so much. Alright, never know. I know to never open those now. Alright, we have the item that comes from the gift with a pleasant presence. And that is Santa's nice list. Let's go ahead and take a look at it. Not a terrible size. The upgrade itself is actually not terribly small either, so using it with cannons wouldn't be a bad thing. However, absolutely none of this will matter if the multiplier itself is bad. Well, the music just abruptly slopped. Oh, that's why. Slopped? Okay, it's 5 times. That's... I saw sparkles. Why is it sparkling? Okay. 5 times, it's... it could be worse, but that's still just... I don't know. However, it also has a few other variables, such as it has the it adds an effect to your ore. What that ore effect actually is random. One of those effects is actually a shield, though, which isn't the worst thing. Shields are very good. I mean, yeah, that's obvious. I sounded like an NPC right there saying that. Shield good. This doesn't do anything, I believe, right? Does this actually do something? Oh, it does. That's not terrible either, considering it's not that big. 3 times? I mean, 3 times. I mean, it could be better. Yeah, it could be better. 4 out of 10. 4.5. Maybe 5 because of how it looks. I like candles. I have a nice candle collection, so this, quite frankly, just hits close to home. Okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and do... What is... Oh, it's a way up high. That's concerning. Any way up high is usually terrible. It's like, not only is it a way up high, but generally they just seem to have worse upgrades anyway. And this one's no different. What is the point? Let me tell you something. What's the point of making a way up high upgrader that has the exact same multiplier as not a way up high upgrader? There's no incentive to use it then. Unless maybe you can somehow shoehorn it into a setup. I mean, I guess, like, lengthwise it's not that long if you're looking at it from this way. But still, that's a yikes. Okay, by the way, I'm not going to go over the previous year's gifts because those are already known. I'm pretty sure I have a video on that if you want to check that out. Grand Fruitcake. This is one of the box exotics. So, naturally, it's probably going to be a 3 out of 10. Considering its size, actually, it's more like a 1 out of 10, just by default, but we'll give it the benefit of the doubt. You know, I should really stop doing that, because usually I get my hopes let down. 6 times, which is not a bad upgrade, by the way. However, it's enormous. So, actually using it in a setup is unlikely, from me at least. That was a tiny bit better than I thought it'd be. I thought it'd be like 4 or 5 times, because that's usually how it is with the box exotics. They're usually extra bad. Okay. Alright, by default, this mine loses because a thing called the Habium mine exists. And it's an excavator mine. Oh no, that just made it so much better. Okay, what are we talking? I didn't even see it. 1... No. This music's too happy for what just happened. 1 million? 1 million. No. Maybe I'm getting something wrong. I'm gonna look it up in the wiki and see if there's just something wrong with this. No. This is a mine nearly the same size as the Gargantua mine. Nearly the same size. And it's an excavator. That's 2 bad things right there. Its money that it gives you is 1 million. That's another bad thing right there. And I saw something on the wiki that I'm curious to test right now. Apparently... No, there's no way. It doesn't even work with cell furnaces. So you have a mine nearly the same size as the Gargantua mine. It's an excavator. It's only $1 million. And it doesn't work with cell furnaces. This isn't even useful for a life 1. This item shouldn't exist. It needs a buff. Like, I should not be as angry as I am at this item, but there is no reason why this should exist. It's useless. Not even a life 1 will find that useful. It's an excavator. A bad one at that. An excavator that doesn't work with cell furnaces? That's like one of the most practical uses for one. What is this? Whoever made the stats for this is a giant goofball. Okay, now we can go back to the happy, jolly music, because I feel like this next item actually might be slightly above average. So, let me pull it out. I'm going to start with this one, because I think this one's slightly more interesting because of just look at it. It's I want to eat this item. It's a relic tier from a box, so that actually means it's slightly better. And let's see how good it is. 17. Is that consistent? Okay. This is actually good. 18.5 times, I think. It's not too big. Exactly the amount that a relic tier should be. This is exactly how good it should be. Now, correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, but a relic is actually rarer than an exotic, correct? Okay, this is good. I like the look of it. A little over the top. Kind of looks like the Powerpuff Girls had vomited all over this. I like the look of this one more just because it's... I actually don't like peppermints, but I like the look of it. I like the look of a peppermint. And it's good. Wow. I never thought I'd say this. 2 items from a box that are actually usable in a late game setup? Alright, so I see at the end of 2020 what really was a spin-off anyway, because I guess it really ended on a crazy note, because an item from Miner's Haven from a box, okay, that didn't suck complete balls. That I can't believe it. Clearly we're making some great strides here. It only took until basically 2021, but we had some usable... They were relics though, which are better, but still. I'm impressed. And those are most of the items, although we do have a couple miscellaneous items I might as well take a look at real quick. Bag of Stars. Self-fairness, you know the rules. It's bad, but let's take a look at it. It's not terrible, I guess, if you get it at life 1. If you get it at life 1, that is. Okay, I presume these are 2 upgraders. 8 and 2. Okay, so we have one that's useless. And we have another one that's almost usable, but not quite. So, a 1 out of 10 and a 3 out of 10 is how I'm going to rate these items. They both look okay, but I'm never going to use them. They're just another square in my list of items that I'm going to pass over getting to the actual items I want. And finally, last but not least, we have the legendary Firework Mine. Look how good it is. Truly, we have hit the peak of Miner's Haven Babies gameplay with this item. Okay, I'm done playing with these. So, that was basic... Oh, what's this? Didn't even know I had this. Oh. Hey, that actually doesn't look bad. So, this is probably one of my favorite items. And last but not least, the greatest item of all, by the way. We have another wall. Oh, man. I was almost afraid that we didn't have a wall in this update. But luckily, we did. And you know what? From the looks of this, I actually like this one. I could use this for decorating my base, which I do about once a year probably. But I actually like this. I kind of wish I could go in there and just burn. That was too easy. I'm sorry. Yeah, what happens if I just look up wall? That's quite a few walls, I must say. But I'm glad we have another wall to add to the collection. We actually have quite a few festive ones from over the years. Let's compare them. We need a segment for this. This one's easily the best. You can tell this one's the most up-to-date one. This one is just a candy cane with a tree. And this is just another fireplace, but not as much effort, clearly. And by that, I mean times were different. Low detail stuff was mostly prioritized, so there you go. I actually like this, though. However, it's a wall, and why? Why is that there? Why? I don't want that. No. I don't like how much that thing is being pushed. Oh, I forgot to mention this gift. I actually got it. It does a interesting thing. Basically, I managed to reborn a few times and got all the items that I needed for the event. And I was doing, you know, the present setup. I believe I have it still. I think it's this. Oh. Yeah, it was. And I managed to... This is only part of it because I actually changed it. This is just what saved. But basically, this and this were swapped. I didn't realize that you had to have this before this item. You had to have the Aromatic Holidays before the Frostbite Chamber. So I wasn't getting max value presents, and I was wondering why I wasn't, because I was using everything that I needed. You know, I only have actually one Peppermint Blaster, I think it's called, or Candy Cane Cannon, but I just looped it with a reversible conveyor and got it. So I was like, is that seriously, do I actually need a second item? No, I was just being dumb. And keep in mind, I thought the event was going to end in like 20 minutes because I thought it was going to end right at midnight on the 3rd of January. Right when I realized that that was a flaw in my setup. And within the first 10 minutes of getting the 65 value items, I'm just going to leave you with this clip.
No, horns Speed up. Are fucking stupid.
Yes! Yes! Oh, I clutched it! Oh, yes! Oh, yes!
Look, you have 10 more minutes, you can get more.
Oh, you're right! Oh, yes! That was the 5th one, and I got it. If this event really does end in 9 minutes, that was the ultimate clutch. Realize my upgraders placed wrong at the last second. Pull a win out of my ass. Could you have imagined if the event actually ended within the next 10 minutes? Because that was at 11:50. Then I finally realized I wasn't doing the right thing at 11:40. That was... At the time, I thought that was an extremely clutch maneuver, but I was off by a few hours, but still, I was extremely happy. And then I proceeded to try for another few hours and got nothing, so I got extremely lucky early, and then nothing else happened. However, I did get it. However, it's not opening yet, so I guess we're just going to leave Mr. 65 here alone for a while. And that should conclude most of the major items for Christmas 2020. So, hopefully you enjoyed my in-depth review, scientific analysis of all of these items. I'm sure they're as great as usual. I'll be seeing you guys soon with another banger, I suppose. I guess I'll see what I make. Farewell.